Abu Dhabi is one of the most glamorous cities in the world.
And we're spending 101 hours there to get the coolest selfie we can.
Why? Because last week, someone commented this.
Selfies are cringe, and 2012 just called.
And whilst we normally wouldn't care about this, the thought of 2012 Woody and Kleiny scared us to our core.
So we asked our followers for recommendations and...
Thank you, universe! Because there is no way we're getting the coolest selfie in England.
I've just spotted something which I think is going to get us the coolest selfie.
Yes! Jet cars! Right, which way do we walk out? Shot, Joe?
Whatever we want. Both go different ways.
You go that way.
You go that way.
Okay, you go this way.
Go that way. Alright, we planned that. Okay. Let's try.
With 99 hours left on the clock, we knew we had a lot of time to play about with before attempting to get the coolest selfie. So it obviously made complete sense to thrash these jet cars about.
I just hit the biggest wave! I'm soaked!
Right, it's time to get that cool selfie! Let's do it, man! Let's get it! Am I good?
Yeah, sure. Someone.
How good? To 1 to 10?
99.
My man.
99? Yeah. The normal people, they cannot do like this from this first time you drive jet car, right?
Really?
You're amazing.
Really?
I like you.
Bro, I love you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Did you hear that, guys? He said not people can control it.
We're not the best at this, are we?
Kleiny is. He said Kleiny was a 99 out of 10.
Oh, I'm gonna crash here. Stop, Sin. Stop, stop, stop. Sorry. Sorry, Bo. Sorry. Bad driver there. Okay. Oops. Oopsie. After I had the world's slowest crash, we couldn't waste any more time playing around on the jet cars. We conquered the sea, changed out of our wet clothes, and it was time to go somewhere a little drier.
After Joe rigged up the cameras and Kleiny finished complaining about his tight leggings, trousers, off we went.
First time you've been in the desert, guys.
It's the first time I've been in the desert. Before we knew it, things took an unexpected turn.
It was so bumpy, we couldn't even get our phones out to take another selfie.
No. This is...
Do you have to go down that way?
No, don't go down.
Oh, it's camel.
Where? Oh, wicked.
Camel selfie secured, it was time to hit some more humps. Until we realised our driver was taking us off course.
What's happening? We can stop with the photo.
Just got out of the car, it's just us, our driver, the car, there's nothing here. And I think this could be the coolest selfie.
So me and Kleiny took our selfies before realising something interesting about our tour guide. It turns out he's one of the best photographers we've ever met.
Oh my god! That is amazing!
Okay, the next one.
We're just going to keep getting them.
Keep going.
Okay.
Naturally after this, our desert safari turned into a full-blown photo shoot.
He's so proud of himself.
We genuinely believe this guy is the answer to us achieving our mission.
She's really good. Are you a photographer?
No, I'm not a photographer.
Yeah. And this is our new favourite catchphrase.
Perfect. Perfect.
With some more selfies in the bag, it was time to travel to a traditional camp.
With 91 hours remaining, we arrived at camp.
Apparently, there's some really cool things to do.
And I was right. We got to ride quad bikes into the sunset.
And once the sun set, we got to catch up with an old mate from earlier.
Ooh.
So we rode that camel off into the distance, took a selfie that was terrible, but not as bad as this.
Ross! That was the balls. Jesus Christ!
And then it was time to eat some awesome food and enjoy some unbelievable entertainment.
Oh, and here's a really awkward moment of me trying to blow out the fire.
Hands down, one of the best experiences we've had.
To be honest with you, the thing that I'm buzzing the most about is the selfies that we got.
Up in the sand dunes.
Yeah. I think they're going to be big contenders to win.
Guys, I've been meaning to tell you, there's no way that those pictures count towards the perfect selfie competition.
What do you mean?
Well, they're not selfies, are they? You didn't take them.
I personally, I'm saying they count as selfies.
I think you don't make the rules, Klein.
I missed that completely. They were just wicked pictures. Mate, I didn't even think that they wouldn't count.
We've had a nightmare.
But you know what that means?
We get back on the camel and we go again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So day one was over. We got some sleep that cost us 13 hours. And in the morning, set off to SeaWorld.
That was pretty cringe.
Sorry, don't put out one in the edit. I think we may have found a cool opportunity here for a selfie. Hi, how are you? Woody, get in, Woods. Yeah. Look at that one. I think it's a bit overexposed.
So after taking the world's worst selfie, we set off into the park, and this place is beautiful. This is actually the world's largest aquarium with over 100,000 marine animals living in here. And although this place was gorgeous, there was one thing I couldn't get off my mind.
I'm going underwater and I'm not great with going underwater.
You'll be fine.
But I'm going to do it because it's a bit of a fear of mine. I want to conquer it and there's no better place to do it than here.
Going underwater is something I've always struggled with, especially being confined in small spaces. And having this really heavy helmet on my head was not good for me. I actually had to take it off and check with the instructor that it wouldn't fill up with water and what to do if things went wrong. Once I was slightly more comfortable, it was time to go under the water.
I'm actually so proud of Woody there. He doesn't like going underwater like that, and that's awesome, right? That's awesome.
This was definitely one of the hardest things I've ever done. But once I started to take some deep breaths and look around, this became one of the most incredible experiences I've ever done in my life. I think the crazy thing about this experience is that it's something I never would have done if I trusted my gut instinct and not gotten underwater. If I had accepted I was scared and not done it, I never would have gotten to see any of this natural beauty. And it really goes to show that getting over your fears and doing the more difficult thing ultimately leads to incredible life experiences. So here are our selfie attempts for underwater in SeaWorld.
Really happy I did it.
I'm so proud of you, man. It's wicked being down there with you. I can see you. Oh, and here's our best attempt at a influencer hotel montage. All good?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's cut back into the montage now, VO. The Fairmont. Look at this place, guys. Ocean view. Wow. Look at the view. Nice B-roll shot, that. He's going to turn around and go, the chair's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's hot.
Joe, you got your good shot? Still in search of the coolest selfie, we headed to the coolest place in Abu Dhabi. But before we did... Should we get a hot chocolate?
Fancy one?
Come on, let's do it.
Oh god, here we go.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Oh my god!
I'm not gonna lie, that looks horrific.
Still breathing.
Is it steep, brother? Is it quick? You've just left me hanging, brother. Woohoo! This place is tips. You seen Woody, Joe? He's not answering his phone, I can't find him. Oh boy, no!
Going into day 3, manager Daryl messed up our next activity booking, leaving us a 21-hour gap. However, where we were going next was very special to me, and that's the home of the F1 Grand Prix Yas Marina Circuit.
We're going to be driving a type of race car called the Caterham around a small section of the F1 track to see who can get the fastest lap.
Like a dream come true to me. I literally feel like a kid in the playground.
Then instructor Steve gave us a thorough safety briefing.
It's essentially just a video game.
Absolutely, except if you crash, you'll die.
It was then time to prepare the car for the race.
This video there hasn't been much competitiveness in it, but it's the first time that Woody and Kleiny competitiveness has come out. I'm going to beat Woody. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not going to let him beat me.
Once overcoming our fog problem,
Watch this. Wait, I can't see.
it's lights out and away we go.
I go slow first. I want to get used to it. Where now? Where now? Up there? Oh, right. Jesus. I'm relaxed.
This isn't quite the high octane video footage I thought I'd be getting.
So here are our selfie attempts, and as for the results of the race, we all know that Woody won, which means I lost terribly. Thank you very much.
I had a nightmare out there, to be honest. It weren't my best performance.
Meanwhile, Woody seemed far too distracted to celebrate his win.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Mate, I will do anything to drive one of them. That was the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Here's a moment we never filmed, but lucky enough, the audio was still rolling.
Mate, honestly, that is so exhilarating. I can't tell you how good that was. I'm coming back to do that again. What's like one of the best things you've ever done, guys?
Well, it's not an experience, but it was the wedding day, getting married.
Oh wow, how beautiful
Yeah,
is that?
that's the only ever time, like, I can think of where I actually went to. That's the best day of my life.
Oh, I love that.
He's got again.
Why don't we get out on camera? Why don't we get out on camera?
We've got the audio. We've got the audio.
It's day 4 with 27 hours left on the clock, and our next attempt at the coolest selfie is indoor skydiving at Clymb.
Our editor showed us this clip of our cameraman Joe poking fun at me, so I guess enjoy.
Right now he's going, honestly mate, it's not that bad, it's not that bad. Oh, I don't know if I can do it, Woods, I don't know if I can do it. Honestly mate, you'll be fine. Oh, I can't, my legs are gone funny, I can't do it.
I felt a lot cooler and way higher than I actually was. Turns out getting a selfie in here was pretty much impossible.
But an opportunity did present itself. Once we got back to the hotel, there was an unexpected contender. Last day, 5 hours left, it was time for Ferrari World.
There was only one problem. I'm terrified of roller coasters.
Look at my hands, just go to there. Look at the sweat.
I think we're going to say goodbye to Kleiny on this one, so the only person you're getting, unfortunately, is just me.
Bye guys.
But it gives me a strong chance of getting the best selfie now.
Yeah.
Go on in, off you trot. I'm out, I'm going.
With only 5 hours left, I knew by being on one of the best roller coasters in the world was the perfect opportunity to get the coolest selfie.
Oh my God!
And here's my selfie. Unlaggy, Kleiny.
I think you got a good one. I'm actually a bit gutted
You
with myself.
should have done that.
I'm actually gutted with myself. It looked really fun. Never mind.
At this point, I was having the time of my life. Kleiny, on the other hand, was still in search of the the coolest selfie.
I'll tell you what, guys. This ride is top. Oh my God, wait, look at this. Wow. Now, guys, I need to be honest here. This ride here is a right bit of me.
These violinists were actually playing the In-Betweeners song, so this was going to be the part of the edit where we dance to it, but we can't actually use it due to copyright reasons. So here's us awkwardly dancing to a copyright-free violin song. Anyway, Woody had a big question to ask.
If I'm honest,
Yes.
one thing I really want to do is actually ride something with you.
That's actually really nice. Should we do it? Should we do it? One more for the road, as they say.
What level would you go to though?
I'm gonna go big. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. You know, I My eyes closed.
So that's it, time's up. And as we travelled back, we wish we could have done so much more, but we really did cram lots into 101 hours.
All in the name of proving this guy wrong. So me and Woody went through every photo we took to decide our favourites. And
I landed on this one. Not only is it the coolest looking selfie to me, but it's so special because of the experience tied to it.
And I went for this one. Jokes, I went with this one, which I think is way cooler than Woody's one.
So these are our final two, but now it's up to you guys to decide.
Comment below whether you prefer number 1 or number 2, and give a good reason why.
And whatever photo wins will be framed or something, I don't know.